Welcome to our channel Blender Tips. In this tutorial, you will learn that how we can create the brush metal material in Blender with the help of nodes. And here you can see that I add the different nodes to create this procedural brush metal material. And here I put all the essentials and required value into the group input node. And here by pressing tab, you can see that here is the custom node from where we can control the different parameters of this brush metal material. And here this is the color. From here you can make some copper brush materials, and here you can change the different values like noise scale, and here you can see the changings, and here is the noise detail, and here is the distortion, brushed line distortion, and here is the bump strength, and here you can see that the bump value, and here is the finally roughness of the material. Nice. And if you want to purchase this material, then you can visit my Patreon and Gumroad stores. Links are in descriptions. So let's start. I open the Blender and set up the scene, and here you can see that this is the 3D viewport, and here I add a icosphere, and by pressing tab here you can see that this is highly subdivided icosphere, and I am in rendered view and also in camera view, and this is the shader editor, and here I rename this material procedural brush metal material, and now we start this material. So by pressing shift A here I add the noise texture and place the noise texture something like here, and by pressing Control T this will be add the mapping and texture coordinate, and here I use the object coordinate, and this is the feature of net rectangular add-on, and if you don't enable the net rectangular add-on then you go to the edit and then preferences, and here you type the node and check mark the node rectangular add-on, and now I preview the noise texture. This is also due to the node wrangler add-on. By pressing Ctrl Shift and click the noise texture, you can preview the noise texture. And here I set the value of the noise textures, something like I increase the detail. Here I put 14 and also increase the roughness point 700 and increase the distortion up to 2. Beautiful. And now in mapping here, I change the scale axis to find which scale is best for us to create the vertical brush lines. And here I check this is not, and here I check this is the horizontal line, but I need vertical brush line. So here I increase the Z axis, and here I enter point 50. Beautiful. Now make these brush line more contrasty. So for that here I add the color ramp and place the color ramp here, and here I preview this material, and here I increase the metallic value up to 1 and also decrease the roughness something like this, and now adjust the color ramp to make it more contrasty, and here something like this, and also change the color up to the some gray type, and here, and also change this color and move the pointer downward something like here, and also adjust the value. Beautiful. Now I want to add the fake bumps to these scratches. So for that here I take the value of the color ramp into the normal, and here you can see that this is the shading issue because this is the color data and this is the normal data. To convert the color data into the normal data, I add the bump node. So for that, here I add the bump and place the bump here, and here also plug in into the height of the bump. Beautiful. Now the brush lines are too much bumpy, and here I decrease the strength. I think 0.400 is best. And naturally, when you brush the metal, it will create the lines, brush lines on the metal material in the inward direction of the material. So for that, here I select the option invert, and here now this is looking fine, beautiful. Now I want some part of this material is more shiny than other. So for that, here I control the roughness of this material. So here I add the noise texture, and here I use the objective of this texture coordinate with the noise texture, because mapping uh, is different in z direction. So I use the objective, and here I connect with the noise texture into the roughness, and here you can see that some part of the material is more rough than other. To make it more visible and variable, so for that, here I add the color ramp, and I place the color ramp here, and here I change the value to control the roughness, and here I decrease the roughness uh, of the more shiny parts, something like this. Beautiful. And also change its color, something like this. Nice. And here I move this to rearrange these nodes. So by pressing shift and right click, here I add the reroute, and by pressing G, here I move it something like here. Beautiful. And here you can see that our final brush metal material is ready, and by pressing F12, here you can see the final brush metal material. Thanks for watching.